The left wants to go through Sarah Palin's emails. I don't know what they're itching to find. If they think she's such a moron, it can't be anything important. But when it came to Lois Lerner's emails, that didn't seem important to them. Even when she says, I have nothing to hide. But I plead the fifth. So it should be no surprise that it wouldn't faze the Ready for Hillary folks that Hillary Clinton can get emailed for her emails, or should I say Mr. Emails. Doesn't she look chic though? Like she's on set to do a commercial for irritable bowel syndrome.
I think what's happening. Propaganda.
Irritable bowel syndrome, or as the folks down home would probably say, you got a case of the grumpy gut. I think irritable bowel syndrome is when the person who goes into the bathroom after you is gonna be really irritated or grumpy. Oh, dang, man, what's wrong with you? I'm telling your mom. Speaking of foul things that's got us irritated is the issue with Hillary and this issue concerning her emails. Now, me personally, the emails don't really bug me. It's the people still going around saying, I'm ready for Hillary. And stuff like this, too, can really bring on the indigestion.
Oh, there is something about her, this great lady. Caring, hardworking, and once a first lady. She fights for country and her family. Now it's time for us to stand up with Hillary.
You think Obama's got astroglide in his veins? Hillary Clinton's gonna slide through every scandal that surfaces with that greasy-looking hair she's got right into the White House. Come on, y'all. This stuff just bounces off the head of their supporters. Liberals will be the first to jump up and down for the Freedom of Information Act, but Hillary gets a pass. She can have her own server in her own place that she's supposed to be too broke to have, protected by folks with guns. Those guns come in pretty handy when you want to protect your server from being physically hacked, as you have taxpayer-funded Secret Service agents to guard your secrets. I think you're taking liberties with the duties of the Secret Service. But no, there's nothing wrong with Hillary Clinton's email server being registered to a man who doesn't exist. Or maybe this non-existent man is really, Hillary Clinton's a man. But give Hillary a break. Why should we blame Hillary Clinton for not wanting to use servers run by federal agencies? Hillary's not a total idiot. She saw how well the web service worked for Obama's healthcare website. She probably wanted to play it safe and have a private server. We're not at all supposed to be concerned about the actions of server hopping Hillary. I mean, whether she's using her Mystery Man server or using Google as a server or MX Logic, I mean, what difference does it make? Hey, when I think Hillary and server, I can't help but think of some brother in her basement with a Ready for Hillary shirt on saying, I don't feel no ways tired. You better not feel no ways tired. Now eat your cheese. But you said I could have some spam. No, I said route the FOIA request to the spam folder, you idiot. FOIA requests? I don't know anything about those. They must have gone to my spam folder or something. Oh, it's so much to keep up with. Can't I just use one device? Even Saturday Night Live can't resist a parody on Hillary. But make no mistake, y'all, making a skit at Hillary's expense doesn't mean they've seen the light. And it doesn't mean they wouldn't want her as president. And they will mildly roast Hillary. They gotta keep her relevant. They gotta show her in a way that even she could laugh at herself with how she's portrayed. That makes her more relatable. And at the end of the day, no matter what surfaces about Hillary, the liberals still hate you. Most would rather be ready for Hillary than to side with you and vote Republican. You can't vilify Hillary to them because despite what's apparent, they're only concerned with what she represents to them. A figure of collectivism, feminism, and entitlements. She has good intentions as far as they're concerned, and that is all that matters. Some may even laugh, nod, and agree with your points, but they'll still vote for Hillary. Bill Clinton is proven to have done women dirty. Women still love him. They want to see him become the first gentleman. Obama won because white liberals thought they could absolve themselves of racism, showing that they were willing to vote for a black man. And contrary to what a lot of people believe, liberals didn't just vote for Obama because he's black. They could have pulled for Alan Keyes when he ran, and they could have pulled for Herman Cain when he ran. This is my point, conservatives. It wasn't just because Obama was black, but because he wasn't a Republican. You think a lot of liberals who voted for Obama really cared or knew what his agenda is? No. The point was to vote against Republicans because many are conditioned to blindly dislike you. That's been proven twice. It seems pretty solid that white liberals want to be absolved of their white guilt, right? And black liberals want to show that they're authentically black, right? So why didn't they pull for Keyes or Cain? Because they're conditioned to dislike Republicans. And that dislike is going to cause them to ignore anything you bring to light about Hillary. They'll say, yeah, whatever, but Republicans this and Republicans that. Listen, I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear it, but the answer to you beating Hillary ain't in her private emails. The answer is in here. And one of the things this tells you is to be salt and light. Salt helps make things taste delicious. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't have a palate for the truth. You have to find a way to make the truth savory and tasty. They'll eat lies up like burgers and fries and roll their eyes at the truth. The truth is pointless in your possession if you're not delivering it with savor. That causes others to crave the truth too. Salt acts as a preservative. Where's your salt? You're not applying it, and the preservation of our republic is going the way of spoilage. You're shining plenty of revealing light against the liberals' blinding light, and that's good. Expose the libs, absolutely. You've got enough on Hillary to keep her from wanting to run for anything. But you lack salt, and too many people don't want to hear the truth from you. You have an awesome drill to drill liberals on their worldview, something fierce, but your charger hasn't been plugged in. You're not plugged in. Liberals have shown you how to connect their messaging with the culture, but you despise it instead of using it. You frown upon these liberals getting their news from Jon Stewart, but Jon Stewart's been very effective in the liberal narrative machine. Why haven't y'all been in Bill Whittle's ear asking, what would it take to support getting you a show with a studio audience? Maybe y'all have asked. Ask more. He's got the gift of gab. He's got the chops to deliver the conservative message. He just needs somebody to cut his hair right, and you have a great show. Demand it. Stephen Colbert and Bill Maher have shown you how it's done. Now, I'm not suggesting being as mean-spirited as Bill Maher, and I'm not saying that anybody can do what they do. It takes some serious mojo to pull that stuff off, but I'll bet you Dan Joseph from MRC TV could pull it off. Demand it. Put it out there. Dan Joseph would be great for it. Kevin Jackson, come on, he would kill it. Demand it. Live studio audience talk shows are popular with people and effective. You don't think conservatives should have theirs for folks to catch wind of? You know, present our ideas in ways that people can relate to? Nah, all conservatives should do is just wave their finger and shake their fist at politicians while thinking it's gonna take another politician to fix things. Complain about how much money politicians spend and then spend more on another politician to campaign with. We don't need music or movies or teleplays or teachers or comedies or any of that stuff the left uses to connect their message to the culture. We've got Emailgate. I'm Alfonso Rachel with ZoNation. You may be able to take down Hillary, but that doesn't mean you've taken down the worldview she represents. What's wrong with you? I'm telling your mom.